Welcome to Daily Brightness, the Q&A episode. Obviously, we're going to start off with an absolute banger. So let's get straight into it. Would you rather always have itchy eyes or always have an itchy bum?
Straight away, I've just got images of us just scooting on past.
Like
Imagine
dogs.
you just got an itchy arse and you just like sit down like dogs and you just...
Honestly, we were doing it the other day and I thought, you're going around in circles. I'd have to say itchy eyes, but also I do hate itchy eyes. Like, I hate that when you get itchy eyes.
I've
You're
got
just
itchy
like,
eyes at minute. Freaking sinuses. But yeah, itchy eyes. No one
wants an itchy
no
bum,
one
do
wants an
they?
itchy bum. And I think there's enough said on that. I can't talk about it any longer. This episode is powered by British Gas, with Peak Save helping you get more out of your Sundays.
Sundays are our favourite day of the week. Everyone's switching on for kick-off, kettle, telly, the lot.
But with Peak Save from British Gas, you get half price electricity every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Over 1 million people already use it to save, helping you make the most of your Sunday.
With 5 hours of cheaper electricity every Sunday, those savings really start to add up.
And it lines up perfectly with the football. You can relax, watch the game, and let the house do the work.
Search British Gas Peak Save to see how much you could be saving.
Terms and eligibility apply. Peak Save requires a smart meter, and normal standing charges still apply. Right, next. What's the worst fashion trend you've ever taken part in?
Oh God, how long have we got? I would say for me, you know what I used to do? I've got pictures actually, I bet I could find them.
Don't, because our mums will be at it getting kids' pictures out.
No, where you'd get a t-shirt with a vest over the top. Yeah, I
don't know what you're talking about. That's back in fashion. People do that all the time, wear a t-shirt and a little woolly thing over it.
And a big belt, you know, the big belts.
With that long dangly bit.
I'm like, yeah. Oh my God.
Spinning it round.
I could go on for days. I had some terrible fashion
Right,
trends.
if I don't say it, I know my sisters are going to say it, so sod it, I'll embarrass myself. I'm not bothered anyway. Fashion doesn't go out of trend, it comes always in trend. I used to dress up as Pink and Avril Lavigne when I was little. Posting was so bad. Yes, Mama B, I know you're listening because you're always listening. And yes, I know you'll be posting the pictures, so go ahead and post it. I'm not bothered. I used to wear my little flared jeans at bottom, tight at top and flared at bottom. I used to have a little
skater boy.
Fishnet, yeah. Like,
so were you a bit of a goth?
Basically, I had purple in my hair.
That's so funny. I never went through a goth phase.
That's when I nearly got banned from Sheffield United Academy because I had purple streak in my hair.
Oh, I'd ban you
why have you
all.
put purple in your hair? I went, just felt like doing it. I'm expressing myself. Not going to change how I play football, is it?
Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of bad fashion trends for me.
Goth stage, and I thought I was Pink and Avril Lavigne. I used to love her.
If your life was a smell, what would it be? Mine would probably smell like Zaflora because I use that much of it.
Mine would be Rituals diffuser.
Oh, mine would be like Joe Malone, Cypress and Grapevine.
Yeah, to be fair, Mirror and Tonka, Joe Malone, banging. But I'd probably say Rituals or the Mood diffuser because that is amazing. I've got that in the living room. I'd probably say some form of diffuser. Let's say Rituals or Mood.
I'm saying Joe Malone, Cypress and Grapevine.
Go on, the girl. Oh, interesting. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into the future or 100 years into the future?
100 years? What's the point? Just wait 10 minutes and you'll see it.
Yeah, 100 years. But then again, I don't want to know future.
Yeah, but you'll never get to know you'll never live to see what happens 100 years from now, so you might as well have a look at it.
Exactly.
What's going to happen in 10 minutes? I'm going to know in 10 minutes.
If I could click a button and be like, right, what's 10 minutes look like? Might be a bit helpful for me.
Yeah, but if I had a one-off button to press, I'd probably say 100 years.
100 years.
What's a song that always gets you on the dance floor, no matter where you are?
Any song once we've had a couple,
I don't think
Guinness.
there's just one that would get me on the dance floor. I think a couple of drinks down my neck and I'd be anybody's dance floor.
We are the party. I don't think people understand. Like Rachel's wedding, you better believe I was shouting everyone on the dance floor. I was herding them up.
And my hen do was so funny. We didn't leave the dance floor.
No, we didn't. Let's think of one song though, because there definitely would be one song where we go, oh my God, that's our song. That's our song. I think we do it to every song that comes on. It's like when you got toilet and your song comes on, you're like, oh, we'll come back after.
Yeah, but it was, what was the theme there? It was like 80s. So I think
80s
old
though.
music, yeah, gets
like
me
old
going.
school music. I'd say 80s. Oh, I swear that came on. Going loco down in Acapulco.
Loads. I love. Yeah, we like that. It's probably just an oldie.
Excuse me, can you comment on my vocals? Thank you. I've just sang for you on
Brilliant.
the pod. It's not
Well
Lady
done.
Marmalade, but it's coming.
Who are you barking at?
In it?
Yeah,
Shut up,
you.
Louis.
It's Dexy.
Dexy.
Always has to get last word in.
Would you rather have a tail or have ears that wiggle when you're happy? People can wiggle their ears already.
I'd rather my ears wiggle, then everyone knows when I'm happy. And if I'm not happy, they're not wiggling. Who wants a tail?
I don't want a tail. I
Yeah,
look
no
like, although,
thanks.
do you know what film I did love as a kid? Babe. Please tell me you've seen it.
The pig. Yeah, I loved it.
Cried though many
What a film.
times. Yeah, I'd rather my ears wiggle. I don't want a tail poking out my jeans, to be quite honest.
No, neither. That button really wouldn't go up, would it? Right, what's the strangest dream you've ever had? This is a hard one.
I have, do you know what? I'll let you in on a little treat. I have terrors a lot. Like actual terrors where I think it's meant to be a sign or something. If you believe in all that, don't freaking Google it because it scares me. But I have terrors a lot where I actually wake up and I'm physically, like my body is going through every emotion that is physically happening in the dream. So like if I'm, this just sounds really dark, but I have a lot of like where people are like getting hurt in like my terrors, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like sweating, I'll be crying my eyes out, like it's happening, like to my body, whatever I'm.
Dreams are so strange. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No, I can't talk about it because I get scared.
So I had it. I've had it a couple of times, but
La 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 la.
I had it the other day, right? And honestly, I was
Bestie.
panicking like hell. I was lying in bed, so obviously I think I'm awake, but my hands were strapped down to the it wasn't a coffin, but imagine a shallow box.
Oh
like, that's
my
what I was
Jesus
in.
Lord.
And my wrists were pinned down and my ankles were pinned down and I could not move and I needed a wee. Like I was getting up to go to the toilet, but I couldn't move and I was just like fighting to get up. But I'm like, I'm awake. I can't. How can I not get up?
What do you do in
Genuinely,
that situation?
I'm awake, but like I know where I am. I know exactly where I am. It's not a dream, but I can't.
But what
move.
do you do?
You just come round from it and then you get up. But it's the strangest thing. I've only ever had it a couple of times. But this one happened recently.
Absolutely not. I'd rather stay awake and my eyes be burning than that.
I know. Honestly, the next night I was like, I don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I just get bad terrors, but I'd probably, yeah, I don't really have strange dreams.
Bestie, text me if you get a bad terror.
Just have bad terrors and I wake up and I'm like, and you bolt up from your sleep and I'm like, and I'd be like sobbing, my eyes would be drenched.
So I hate that. I hate when dreams feel really real.
If I wake up panicking, I have to text that person about, oh my God, are you all right? Is everything
Yeah.
fine?
And also, like, why do you dream about certain people? Like, people that have, like, not been on my brain whatsoever are in my dream. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Weird.
Crazy. Anyway, what's your most used emoji and why?
Mine is the crying, laughing face. Because I don't text that many people, but I tend to laugh a lot at the people I text.
I've been using all little animals a lot. They're dead cute on new update.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're proper cute. I don't know why I've got a little starfish. Oh, and I've used that new, I've been using this one a lot. Don't know why.
Would you rather never have to sleep again or never have to eat again? That's horrible.
I'd
probably say never have to sleep. Yeah, I'm starving now.
Sleep anyway.
Me either. I'm a
Literally
terrible
don't sleep.
sleeper. So, but I can't give up food.
No, absolutely not. Where food is. Foodie.
And I'm not a sleeper. I'm a terrible sleeper. So
yeah, I think people get scared when we tell them how much we sleep and they're like, how are you functioning?
I know.
Like, because it's all mind over matter. All these sleep meetings.
Got no
you need 10
choice, love.
hours and la la la. You don't actually need 10 hours sleep. Thank you very much.
I've been functioning on 5 for the last 10 years.
Exactly. The other day I functioned on 3. What you saying? Not saying that's a healthy lifestyle, by the way, and I don't intend on doing that, but sometimes you just can't sleep. Would you rather have the same dream every night or have no dreams at all? Well,
no dreams at all. What's the point in repeating a dream?
I don't want to terror
I do
every
have
night,
some
thanks very
recurring
much.
dreams, but no, I'd rather not have
I
any
don't
more
want to
dreams.
cry every night, thanks.
I'd rather not have a dream because they're not real anyway.
Bestie.
They're not.
No, but I do believe in them a little bit.
If you could instantly learn a language, which would you choose? I would choose Spanish for sure.
Spanish. I've been trying on Duolingo, but I don't pick up my accent. Piece of shit.
The reason why I would
Crap.
choose Spanish is because it's so versatile. Like, you can use it in so many places. It's not just Spain. Like, it transfers over to Portuguese and you go,
Spanish.
Brazilian and,
Hola,
Spanish.
¿Cómo estás?
So yeah, Spanish for sure.
Yeah. Right, final question. By the way, the questions have been top tonight. What was your favourite board game as a child, Rachel?
Well, I think you're the same as me, but my mum will be sat there laughing now because I couldn't really play a board game when I was a kid because I got that angry if I wasn't going to win.
There was nothing
That I'd
left of
tip
it,
it
was
up.
there?
So I vividly remember frustration that game. And I remember my brother nearly getting home, and I was like, "Oh, unlucky, you didn't win," and tipped the board up. And my mum would be like, "Rachel, why'd you have to ruin it? Monopoly, I'd just cheat. I'd take all the money out. I'll be the banker. One for you, three for me."
Just slip that little bit of money in. We used to play Monopoly, but again, table we're definitely getting flipped. But I must say, I do like the new Monopoly deal cards, and I love Uno. No mercy.
Yeah, Uno's a good game.
But it annoys me when people cheat though, that I don't want to play.
Yeah, but I did cheat with Monopoly when I was younger to take all money. Anyway, yeah, like Millie said, the questions were popping today.
We've got something a little bit different, but we've done it before. It is also one of our favourite things, agony ants. So kicking off with the first one. Moving in too quickly. Dear Rachel and Millie, my boyfriend of 4 months wants us to move in together. His lease is up and he says it makes financial sense. And that when you know, you know. I really like him, but a part of me thinks this is way too fast. My friends think I'm mad for hesitating, and say I'll lose him if I don't commit. Am I being overly cautious, or are they right?
It's hard to comment on this because you don't know the person's situation. Like if she's been hurt before, maybe she's more wary.
Yeah. We don't have all the context, do we? So it's very,
we don't
very
have
hard,
all the context. It's a hard one because for me, after 4 months, if everything was great, I would know if someone could move in with me.
Yeah, and I'm a big believer that listen, if it feels right, it feels right. I think everyone went through this like rule book of relationships before where it was like, oh, you've got to have been dating 4 months before you can be together, and then you've got to have like been like seeing each in the actual relationship a year before you move in, and then you've got to have lived together before you have a baby. And I just feel like times have changed, and to be honest, life's too short. Like if it feels right, then do it.
But what I would say, she shouldn't actually listen to us or her friends. Like that's something that I feel like you know. So you can get advice from people. Some people might go, oh, 4 months is far too soon to be moving in. The other person's on the other side of the fence going, you're crazy. Like you like
it's no
him,
one's
do
situation
it.
But
it's
yours,
nobody's situation by yours. So I think you could take a bit more time. Yeah. You could say nicely to him, listen, I'm not sure I'm ready yet, but I don't know. I don't know the full context, but
I like his thinking though. I'll give him that. Making financial sense of it. I think he's and it's got to be a nice feeling that he's like wanting to do that. I think that is a good sign. But I just, you know what, maybe.
But it is a massive commitment to move in with somebody. Yeah. Like if they've not lived together or spent like loads of time.
It's hard because you don't know the ins and outs. But
no, and you don't know how much you're going to enjoy living with someone. So it is hard. And obviously if you move him in and then he's got nowhere to go.
You spent time together. Like, have you been staying at his every day? Has he been staying at yours every day? I think if you've already technically been like living together, then but maybe go for a walk, clear your head, and it has to be your decision. Just forget what everyone else is saying, and we can only give you our opinion and maybe our experience. But yeah, it has to be your decision.
Good luck, sister.
Wish you all the best.
Next one, the jealous best friend. Uh-oh. Hi, Millie and Rachel. I've recently lost 2 stone and I feel great. Well done, firstly.
Well done, amazing.
I'm getting attention I've never had before and it's been really fun. But my best friend keeps making snide comments. Things like, must be nice to have time to go to the gym, and don't get too big for your boots. It's hurting my feelings. How do I handle this without losing my oldest friend? Say something.
If that's your oldest, longest friend, whatever,
they should be happy
you should be able to have. You should be able to have an honest conversation. You should be able to say it how it is. If I needed to say something to Rach, I'd be able to say it to Rach. But what I will say, people, and this is just my opinion, this is my view on my friends. People that are my true friends would never, ever, I wouldn't ever expect those sorts of comments or behaviour from like true friends. And to me, I'm a very sensitive person. Newsflash, maybe people don't actually know that, but I am. I know under the hard exterior, I am actually super soft. So that would really get to me. And then I feel like once I get in that headspace, it's kind of done anyway. So, but have a conversation and just say like, listen, I don't know, Rach, you're better at stuff like this. What would you say?
Well, if you were making snippy comments at me for something that I was proud of myself, I'd be like, why are you doing that? I'd for sure have a conversation with you. And if
I'm a little bit hot-headed. Also, what's your problem?
I think, yeah, I think also they could be going through something. Do you know what I mean? Like if you'd done that to me and I was like, why are you saying shit like that to me? And then you were actually going through a really hard time, it would make sense. But I think, yeah, have a conversation, open that floor, and then, you know what? If they're going to keep doing that, then they're not a friend. Sorry. They're not,
Yeah.
I don't care if they're your oldest friend. If they're going to keep being nasty to you, then they're not
Your
a real
friends
friend.
should be your biggest supporters, and they should no matter if my life was the shittest it ever been, and Rach was winning at life and succeeding and happy. That's all I want to see from my people around me. I want to see everyone happy. I could be depressed as hell. I wouldn't care. I would still cheer. I'd be the biggest cheerleader for my people. So that's just my view on life and friendships and family, and I won't be any different. So yeah, your people should be your biggest supporters, even in a time of like
lifting you up, singing your praises,
they should be
like,
like,
enhancing your life,
on,
not
girl.
making it worse.
But yeah, have a conversation, and we wish you all the best.
Nobody wants a jealous best friend.
Nah. Red buzzer for me. Right, moving on. The bridesmaid on a budget. Whoa, this is interesting. Hi, girls. I'm a bridesmaid for my best friend's wedding. She's dreamt of this day forever, which I love, but the costs are spiraling.
Oh, I can understand that.
The dress, the hen do abroad, the shoes, the hair and makeup. I'm looking at over £2,000, and that's before a gift. And I can't really afford it. But if I say something, I'll look like I'm not happy for her. How do I handle this?
That's really tough. But
that's really hard because she sounds extremely supportive, and you can tell with the way she's written the message, like she's absolutely buzzing for her best friend. But equally, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money.
And everyone does everything different, don't they? Like, obviously, for me, like that was important for me and for Sarah to make sure that you guys didn't have those costs.
Yeah.
But not everyone's in that position. But I think if I put the costs on you, let's say, and you couldn't afford it, I would hope that you would come to me and just be like, listen, Rach, I actually can't afford all this. Is there any way we can like cut down the costs? Like, how can we work it out? I would hate for you to think that you had to pay for something that made you feel uncomfortable, because that's a horrible feeling. Like, I understand you wanting to make things easy for the bride.
I'd want you to come to me, and then to be honest, the most important thing for me is that my best friend, if I was the bride and you came to me, the most important thing for me is that my best friend is a bridesmaid, and 2 is attending the hen, the wedding. So I would then, me personally, I would then be like, don't sweat it, I'll cover it. Like, do what you can afford, I'll cover the rest. I'm not saying that's what everyone should do, but
everybody's different. Everyone's financial status is different.
That's just how we would handle the situation.
But I would never, if you said to me, Rachel, I can't afford that, if I was to put the cost on you, I wouldn't be like, we can't come then. Like, I'd literally do everything. I'd bend over backwards to make sure that you could get there, and even if it's a cheaper dress, or we'd change. I don't know.
We would figure it out.
I personally would, if it was me, I couldn't afford it, I would come to you and say, Mills, I can't do this.
So I'd say have a conversation, and you sound like you're super, super close, and it sounds like you've got a lot of love for one another and a great friendship. So
and don't be embarrassed that you can't afford it. That's a lot of money. Trust me, it costs a bloody fortune.
Yeah, it does. So just have that conversation, and I think go from there.
Yeah, I hope.
But we wish you all the best. Fingers crossed for you. But I know
sure
if
she'll
you've got a good friendship, you'll get it sorted. Whoever sent that agony aunt in, could you please respond to us? We would really like to know, because that makes us a little bit sad as well, and we'd really like to make sure you get sorted.
Right, the nosy neighbour. Dear Rachel and Millie, my neighbour constantly comments on my parenting. That would do my Sweden if somebody did that to me.
Oh, I'm here for this agony aunt.
Every time my toddler has a tantrum in the garden, she's at the fence telling me how she'd handle it, or that he needs a firm hand. It's driving me insane and making me anxious every time we go outside. How do I shut this down politely? Right,
Firstly, there is no politely. Tell her to mind a damn business and get back inside.
I understand people's advice to one another in parenting. Everyone's got to go through it at the first time. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know. Yeah. But I hate when people like belittle somebody else's parenting.
Well, there's 2 red flags for me in this situation. 1, the neighbour being nosy in the first place. I call them curtain twitchers. keep your damn eyes to yourself and in your four walls. It's so annoying. Those neighbours that are like this all the time. Oh, what they doing? Oh, where's that visitor? Mind your business. Who's it matter? Who's coming in and out of the house and what I'm doing and what I'm wearing? That, my blood is boiling. First problem, red flag number 1. Secondly, have you got nothing better to do than stand over a fence and judge someone on the parenting? Also,
you could make a kind recommendation. Like, obviously, if there's major red flags and she's beating the kid and she's looking over the fence, different situation. But if you're actually telling her to give him a firm
hand, yeah, exactly.
Instant no.
I say this because we've had this with my sister and Vinny and Harvey, and Vinny's autistic and ADHD, so you have no idea. Neighbours comment all the time like, you need to control that child. If Vinny's having a meltdown, he's not having a meltdown for crack. He didn't just think, you know what, I'm going to piss all my neighbours off tonight, I'm really going to have a meltdown. It makes him upset. He cries after because he can't control it. What you also don't know what that person is going through and how hard it is to handle that child, so you don't know. So just get back in your house.
Move then if you don't like it. Move.
Like Rach said, I'm pretty sure it's like when, this is a block and delete, getting me off on a rant. Sorry, we're going on a tangent here. When you're in supermarket, people go, child, I'm like, you weren't a kid once, were you not then? You were absolute fucking saint angel. You didn't cry, you didn't stamp your feet. I guarantee it, I put £1 million. Every human on this earth had a tantrum as a kid, or yelled, or swore, or screamed, or did something that is deemed naughty in a social environment. I freaking hate it.
What advice would you give to shut it down politely? I'd just say, I'd maybe go calmly to the fence and just say, listen, thank you for your advice and your opinion, but it's not warranted at this moment in time.
And that's not how I'm doing parenting. That's not
popping your head over my fence, because that's actually weird.
Trespassing. Get your get your little pee off my fence.
Or build a higher fence.
I would actually go round, and I'm not sure. I'm going to think like Rachel here. This is in a piece. I'd go round and I'd do a little, hiya love, I'd just like to say, stop interfering.
No, to be fair, I'd actually get someone else to go around because I wouldn't want to deal with it.
No, but I think you can just say like, listen, I appreciate you trying to help, but 1, it's not as easy as you think, and 2, this is my child and I'm going to parent in my way, and I don't appreciate you constantly putting your head over, and you're actually affecting my mental health, so I'm going to need you to take a step back. And then listen, love, once you've done it politely, cards are off at table. Build a higher fence.
Pop your head over my fence, and I'm not sure what's going to come your way.
One more time, we're going to drop you. No, I'm not encouraging that. But seriously, it does my head in. Like, it proper winds me up, because I'm just like, just stay in your lane. I'm not telling you how to live your life or parent or whatever. Like, also, if it's the
same with dogs barking and someone shouting, shh. What do you mean, shush?
You're telling a dog that is born to bark. That is how they communicate. Don't tell my dog to shush. It's rude.
I'll tell my dog to shush, but don't you do it to my dog.
On me back, bestie. Put on me back. It really does my head in. And do you know what? If you're that concerned and you really, really want to help someone, how about you help? And you don't just stand there barking instructions and do this and do that. How about you actually say, do you need any help? Like, could I help you in any way? Or is everything all right? Or, even better, could just mind your business and go about your day and have your cup of tea inside, or sit in the garden and put some music on. All that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? People are so interested in what other people are doing. Like, just seriously, just leave people alone.
Yeah, nosy.
I'm going to have to go and do some therapy tonight. I'm too angry. It's really got me that. Whoever sent that nosy neighbour in, I'm freaking with you on that one. That can go on block and delete and all. Get rid of it.
Right, that's enough for today. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your agony answers. We've loved today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Goodbye.
I've loved it tonight. Got a lot off my chest. Thanks, guys, for sending them in. Keep doing it. We love you all. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you soon.